Okay.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you for joining us for another Sunday night Kirtan therapy. It's 9 p.m. in the UK.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking that everything is working nice and fine. Guys, let us know if the sound is okay. A quick look. Okay, just refreshing. Should be up and running now. Yeah, everything looks fine. Guys, do let us know if the sound is okay, and then we shall start. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think the sound is up.
We hope that you're all well. It's been a number of weeks. We've not managed to do Kirtan on Sunday. We've had some trouble with our equipment and all sorts of other things going on. We had a retreat as well.
We had two retreats.
Two retreats since, so and we have another one coming up in a few more weeks.
So
Yeah, we've been busy.
What did we do? You did the women's retreat, the one-day retreat.
Mm-hmm.
That was
a couple of months ago, and then
a few weeks ago. Yeah, and then we had the level 1 retreat last weekend.
Mm-hmm. It's only been a week.
Yeah.
It's longer than that.
Okay, sound is on. Thank you very much for confirming that, guys. Okay. So, few shout outs. First birthday shout out to my brother Binda. Happy birthday for a couple of days ago. Hope you had a fantastic birthday. I think that's the only recent birthday that we had. We've missed so many birthdays over the few weeks that we haven't been on, so apologies for that. The other general shout outs, Pandaco.
Mm-hmm.
So wanted to do a massive shout out to Pandaco, aka Satvir, who has really kindly helped us out with some stationery that we've been producing for our retreats. So she's produced some really high quality products for us.
Yes, check out her page.
Yeah, so she's on Instagram, PandaCo. Also a shout out to Kiran Co. Yeah.
Oh.
You go.
No, you go.
You go. Oh, you go.
No.
Let's do it.
Great, no, you do these.
Okay, shout out to Kiran Co. She's inspiring everyone on Instagram and Facebook at the moment. She's doing. She has a fitness journey that she's embarked on, and she's doing extremely well. So just wanted to say a big shout out to you as well. Yeah, you can talk about the rest. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so also a shout out to my cousin Jamandeep Singh and his beautiful wife. They've just had a little baby and they've named her Jagdeep. Best name ever. Anyway, we've done all that. So we're a year on from the farmers' protests and things are still not finding a resolution. In fact, some at points the violence has got worse, and there's always things happening with the weather. They've had monsoon season, they've had to really contend with an awful lot, and they're still there, still going strong. So as always, the Kirtan that we'll be doing is for the Chardikala of the farmers. We always keep them in our prayers. I'm sure you do as well. Always keep them in your ardas. I don't know what this is. What is that?
Don't worry about that. I think that's it. So, what did you want to talk about? You want to talk about the show, or did you want to talk about that post today?
So we did have a post a bit earlier from an individual who was asking about, well, it's fine doing Kirtan therapy, doing Kirtan, doing Bart, doing Simran, but when they're in their state of doing whatever in their day, they find that it's fine to do it, but it's merely a distraction from the reality that they're speaking of, which is the problems are still there. When they come out of Simran, when they come out of doing Bart, when they come out of their meditative state.
So what they're saying is that it actually dulls the mind, and what anyone has ever been after with Naam, Simran or Kirtan is to deal with the difficulties of their life, and those difficulties are in the mind. The same has been the case since Nanak and even today. So now I would say that what Kirtan or Simran is offering, or why we do it, is because life has its mental difficulties, so we want to escape, etc., etc.
So I'd say that escapism is not really the right term for this. Yes, we all have problems, and yes, they remain the same, but it's because our mind is diseased, basically, which is what Guru Nanak Dev Ji has told us time and time again, or Gurbani tells us time and time again, is that we are shackled to our mind, and we do this passively to begin with, and as we grow from a child to an adult, it solidifies, so it becomes part of our identity, and then it becomes very difficult to separate ourselves from it. We become attached to our mind because it's there all the time, but it's not really our best friend. If we don't understand it, if we don't look at it, if we don't observe it, then it will drag us from pillar to post. It's merely fulfilling its function. And you really have to look at it like that. Same way as we eat and then it needs to come out the other ends or whatever it might be, it's merely fulfilling its function. The mind, the ego, is part of having a physical body. It's part of being embodied in this lifetime as a human being. So we often think that we're told that this life comes after many, 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 many lifetimes of other forms. It's either that or through kirpa. So if somebody very knowledgeable, Brahmagyani, a Mahapurush is to bless you, Guru Maharaj themselves are to bless you, then you will have the chance of having this amazing opportunity. There is a line, escapes me. This line, Hira Jasa Janama Hai. There's another one. That's not the line I was trying to think of there.
But also, it's not only a form of escapism as well, because, I think this individual's looking at it as though there are troubles and Kirtan's only there for the troubles, but there are people who don't really associate with those troubles as often as other people do. So, you're not listening to Kirtan because you're in distress or you're in some form of emotional or mental discomfort. You would listen to Kirtan because you simply enjoy it, or it just fulfills some form of void. The other aspect we want to look at is that it's constantly looking at the troubles, but those troubles
they're there to teach you something.
Yeah.
And if you also, it's your approach to these kinds of states. If your approach to Kirtan is that I am praying to something outside of myself to fulfill my desire to have less pain, that is still the same thing as we think of Maya as being worldly possessions. Maya is also chasing anything that we feel is going to make us feel more fulfilled.
It's
It's in
basically
the chase that we get lost.
so Maya is everything that you can see, hear, smell, taste through your senses. That is Maya. That includes your troubles. And we know that Maya is not permanent. Maya is merely temporary. It has a start, middle, and end. Just like your breath and everything that has come and gone in this world. So this is all a game of existence.
And it's not to barter. If you come and do, you sit and you do your nidnim in order to attain something, that's trying to barter with somebody or something far greater than us. I mean, how could we possibly try and strike a bargain with Guru Maharaj who love us dearly and have given us this opportunity this lifetime? You can't try and make a deal. You've already signed a contract way before when. It's not something that you can get out of. It's not something that we have to live through this. We have to experience it fully. And so Kirtan and Simran, dulling your senses, I don't agree with that at all. I think it does quite the opposite. It depends on our mindset, and it does really depend on our understanding of the entire process, which is unfathomable. It's beyond words. It's beyond our understanding, and it's beyond our description even. So even this explanation it's never going to be quite good enough, because this is gungeki matyai. It is that which has to be experienced by an individual, cannot be expressed in words. It cannot be explained to somebody who has not tasted it or attempted to experience the experience fully. I hope that explains. Was it answers a question? Was it really a question? Or
It's
it
much
sheds
longer than
some
that.
light on that point of view.
Yeah.
This is a very big subject, actually. It's not a minor one. So and we don't have that much time to cover it, but we felt it was important to touch upon it, considering that the individual had posted it online. So we didn't want to ignore it.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, which I'm sure a lot of people experience the same. I personally have also experienced that, going through, there have been times in my life where I just felt, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it? There's like no point. I can sit I can sit and do my simran, I can sit and do my part. When I come back, it's, I feel very peaceful when I'm doing it, but when I open my eyes and have to come back to all of the hullabaloo that goes on in life, then it's like, it's always there, it's never changing, it's and it does often feel like it never changes, but really, if we change the way we look at something, what we're looking at also then changes. It's a process of understanding the reflection in the water is really us. The water is us, the reflection is us, it's all us, the observer is also us. And we didn't see the message until after we'd already selected our Shabad for tonight, which is Mere hai Afghan tu gun sagar. And this entire Shabad is all about looking at ourselves as separate from Guru Maharaj. And so then we see ourselves as being below Maharaj, rightly so, and Maharaj being above us, and they are the provider, they are, there is nobody as loving and as forgiving as they are. There is no one else other than Guru Maharaj. But in this Shabad itself, it is an us and them situation. It's drenched in duality. It is that God is outside and I cannot reach God, but that is never the case. We are that spark of Guru Maharaj, and that is something that we carry in this lifetime, before this lifetime, after this lifetime. We are no separate from them. It is a fallacy of the mind that makes us think that we are separate from Guru Maharaj. So this entire Shabad is based upon that. It's based on the whole context of you and then me. But there is no you and me. There is only ik. So shall we? This Shabad is by Gurdas Ji. It can be found on Banna 42. And I was going to say something else.
The Simrans from our first album.
I think it's very important to not just read Gurbani and then, okay, we've put our Gurga away and we start our day. We really need to take some of this. We need to emphasize it. We need to. It's very practical. Gurbani is practical, but only if we know how to superimpose it into our kind of autopilot state that we live in often. And that comes with Koj. That comes with trying to understand what the message is and how we can use that in our lives. So please take a moment to prepare yourselves. Sit comfortably. And bring your focus to your breath. Eyes closed, sitting comfortably. And if you notice at any point that your mind begins to wander, without judgment, bring your focus back to your breath, just below your nose. Noticing the breath moving freely in and out of your body. Join in. Please bring your attention back to your breath. Place your hands on your heart. Noticing your chest rise and fall with each in-breath and out-breath. Letting the vibration of the Gurbani Kirtan settle in each and every one of your cells. Sending our best wishes, our strength, our deepest love and respect to the farmers protesting in India. Asking Guru Maharaj to enlighten us to the reason for our suffering. Say pyare amel jana milya tera naam chitave nanak naam Chardikala tere bani sarbat da phala. Vaheguru Ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki fateh. Thank you so much for joining us today. busy next week.
Yeah, we're going to be busy for the next. No, I think we should be back next week. Fingers crossed. We always mention go onto our YouTube, Instagram, our Facebook. Just do like and follow so you know when we're going to be on next. If you follow our YouTube channel, click on subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for when we'll be on next. Just a few hellos. Lekraj Singh, hello to you. Sandy Kaur, hi. Jasmine Kaur, sound is good, thank you. Sarab Rayat, Kiran Kaur, SSS cannot wait for the next retreat. So yep, we have the SSS team SSS joining us for the next retreat, which is in a few weeks' time. I'll have my tasers ready just in case they are up to no good. They should be alright though, I think. Big hello to Nimko, Paranjit. I'm not going to mention your surname. I remember last time I had a tough time. Robin's channel. I really feel peace when you chant Vaheguru. Thank you so much. That is YouTube. Let's see what Facebook is saying. Hi to Kuli Singh from Disney. Sumit, our brother from Norway. Big love to you. Mindy Baines, Tandy, hello. Kiran Kaur, thank you so much for joining, and hope you get to 9 press-ups tomorrow.
Is it 9 sets?
Sorry?
Is it 9 press-ups or 9 sets?
She did 8 press-ups today in one go, which is really good.
It's more than I can do.
It's
definitely more than I can do. You're doing amazing. Keep going.
Yes. Hello to Taran Chahal. So the other SSS is on Facebook, and the other half are on YouTube. Rav Kondo, and that's all I can see at the moment. So I think I've lost a few people saying hellos, but a big hello to all of you guys. Thank you all for joining, and fingers crossed we'll see you guys next week.
Wish you a wonderful week ahead.
Yeah.
Stay safe, stay well. Until next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka
Khalsa,
Khalsa, Vaheguru
Vaheguru
Ji
Ji
Ki
Fateh.
Fateh.